My dad taught me from a very early age. Be at one with the snake. Feel it, son. And I am. I've got to get the camera. I've got to be right in there. I have to get right fair smack into the action. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it to the limit. Danger, 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 danger. I jumped on a croc under the water. Whack, hip, 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 in the head. Scarred me head. I'm on top of the world. I'm going to push it to the limit.
Topic 1. Dehydration. When packing your bag, before you go off on your adventure, you want to make sure you have all the essentials. That may include water bottles to make sure you're hydrated, sunscreen to avoid them deadly UV rays, a compass because you never know, you might get lost out there, a hat to also avoid those deadly sun rays heading your way. Also bring layers of clothes, you don't know what the weather's going to be, and also pack band-aids because you might get injured out there and you want to be prepared. Once you have that bag all packed up, you are ready to go on your way. Be sure to stay hydrated. 24 hours, especially an hour before the adventure, you want to make sure your blood is circulating just fine with the fluids in you. And try to avoid unhealthy drinks, such as alcohol, drinks with caffeine. Look at poor Payton wandering the wilderness. She has consumed beer before this trip, and doesn't look too hot. Fatigue is rapidly taking over her body, and it doesn't look like she can last much longer. She reaches out for her water bottle to quench that dying thirst, but alas, she is all out. She doesn't know what else to do, but drops the bottle and cries on the floor. Poor Payton. On the other hand, American Adventure Aaron, AAA for short, is hydrated properly, only drinking water and is ready for his journey in the outdoors. He recognized that while hiking, it is important to walk in the sun and shade, and finds a shady area to rest up, where he can stay hydrated. Good job, Aaron. Keep it real. While on your adventure, it is important to wear the proper attire. Payton, although is rocking the black Patagonia jacket and basic yoga pants for the Instagram pics, it isn't ideal for the hot sun. Dark clothing can actually soak up UV rays, causing you to heat up real quick. American Adventure Aaron, though, understands the importance of proper clothing, rocking a Yankees baseball hat and shades to avoid the sun, and some red, white, and blue chubbies. Come on, you gotta have some American pride wherever you go. And the bright, lighter colors will help reflect the UV rays, keeping Aaron cooler than Payton. Topic 2. Water safety. While at the beach, be sure to pay attention to flags. They will be set up by lifeguards where it's safest to swim. If no flags, be sure to swim during the day and with others. If you're caught on a riptide, be sure to swim parallel with the current. Finding the current will get you nowhere, and you could potentially drown. But following the current, it'll shoot you to the other side of the wave, and you'll be safe. While snorkeling, it is important to be with a partner, and never venture off on your own. And if you are with a program, let the professionals choose where to swim. They know the safest places. Also, check the weather ahead of time to be sure that you're swimming in calm waters. And also make sure the water is clear so you can see where you're going. Avoid drinking alcohol and use some common sense. Keep your hands to yourself to avoid startling other snorkelers and animals. Because remember, you're in their neck of the woods. On that note, don't stand on the coral reef. It's a fragile microenvironment that can shatter easily. If you follow all these tips, the beach and ocean will be a fun time. Be sure to take lots of photos, because you'll never know what you might find. Like that seal. Have a good day, seal. Topic 3. Cliffs. Whether you're cliff diving or climbing, be sure to wear the right clothes. And when jumping, scope out the area first. Make sure the water is deep enough. You don't want to hurt yourself. While climbing, be safe and stay hydrated. If you're not feeling healthy enough, don't push yourself too hard. And read signs. Plan out a path ahead of time. It might help. Avoid risky paths and don't stand too close to the edge. A gust of wind could take you right off. Take these tips into consideration when you're on the Blue Mountains trip. Topic 4. Sunstroke. Before heading out on your adventure, check the weather for the heat index. You can find this on your local news station or an app on your phone. You can then dress accordingly depending on how hot it is. Be sure to wear sunscreen SPF 50 or higher. It is most efficient and will help repel the sun's harmful UV rays. Reapply every 2 hours. Don't forget to spray behind them ears. Normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 Fahrenheit. If your body reaches 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit and higher, it'll lead to various symptoms. You might feel dizziness or headaches, and you won't be able to think straight. From there, it can lead to nausea and getting sick. And after that, agitation towards other people. Payton, calm down, calm! Further symptoms of heat stroke can result in deliriousness, which Payton is currently experiencing now. But if it gets any worse, she might faint, where no one will be able to help her and paramedics might be needed. The most common symptom for heat stroke is an urgent need to drink water. Dehydration leads to Payton feeling fatigued and a need to rest to regain her energy. Without water, she might faint as well. Aaron learned in school that the best way to avoid sunstroke is to strip down of most of your clothes. And you could use a damp towel, a fan, or the cool breeze to calm your body down. Furthermore, it's optimal to drink cold but not freezing water slowly. Here's some elevator music to pass by the time. Topic 5 discusses bushfires, how to prevent them, and what to do if you get caught in one while you're on your bushwalk. Before bushwalking, you should check the fire danger ratings online. After that, check the weather conditions in those areas that you'll be hiking through. Also inform a friend or a relative back home of your plans. Keep that informed contact highlighted in your phone in case of an emergency. While bushwalking, be sure to avoid cooking or smoking tents, lacking water, wearing synthetic clothing that can easily be burned. If there are any fires, be sure to call 000. And if you see smoke, turn around and find a safe area. Stay calm if there's a fire, find a road, stream, or clear area, and stay low. Cover your mouth with a damp towel, for this will help prevent yourself from breathing in smoke. Our final topic discusses snakes and how to interact when you come into contact with one, and in the case they bite you. As we can see, there are deadly Haribo twin snakes that are lying in the woods. Payton notices them on her stroll. Unfortunately, she tries capturing it and is attacked by a third snake that comes out of nowhere. Payton, that doesn't look very realistic. What are you drawing on your arm? That's a dot. You're writing what? Snake bite? Yes, because snakes can clearly write, they just bit your arm. Perfect. Everybody's gonna believe that. Oh, and we're back. Payton tries sucking away the blood from where she was bit, and then decides to put a tourniquet on. But that's the wrong move for Payton. Furthermore, Payton uses water to clear the area of where she was bitten by the Haribo twin snakes. But this actually prevents medics from identifying the venom to be able to help her. This places her in grave danger. Another issue that Payton neglected was her footwear for today's stroll. She decided to wear open-toed shoes, which is clearly the wrong move. It leaves her feet exposed to the wildlife and nature around her, which allows snakes easily able to bite her. Let's take a look how Aaron reacts to the Haribo twin snakes. As you see, he strolls along this path and notices them. He slowly pauses and does the right move by slowly backing away, avoiding the threat. Now let's see how Aaron reacts to a snake bite. He spots a snake along his path, and a wild snake bites him out of nowhere. He hits the ground and marks the spot where he's been bitten with a bright X. This will allow the medics to quickly identify the area of the snake bite. He then tears a box of band-aids open, for which he could then place a band-aid on the location to prevent any further damage. This will help medics deal with what venom was on his arm and find the right antidote in which to help him with this serious case. After he places his minion band-aid on, he grabs his phone, for which he'll be able to dial 000 to inform the medics. By doing this, Aaron did the right move. Well, there you have it. Now you have 6 great ways of how not to die in Australia. And here are some information sources. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day. Alright.